Hello everyone, I'm Kelly from Twin Flame Universe. I'm an Ascension coach and so grateful and honored to be here today. Wanted to talk about Twin Flame rejection. So the truth is that rejection really isn't real. We experience rejection when we're rejecting ourselves. The world will always mirror what you and how you treat yourself. And so it's about looking into those places of where you're not honoring yourself fully. And, it's so easy to say, hey, I'm honoring myself in all of these amazing places. But there might be some places in your consciousness that need more love. And these are places where we might have experienced rejection in our childhood, maybe a past life, but it's coming up to the surface to be healed permanently. I mean, imagine that. Imagine being able to heal rejection permanently. Oh my goodness. And so, because God would never reject you, it's really these places where you really are not feeling secure enough in yourself. And so it's about going into those places. And that's why the mirror exercise is so powerful, because it shows you where you aren't feeling the places that you're rejecting yourself. They're showing you these subconscious patterns, whether it's rejection, whether it's betrayal, whether it's anything. You can't experience anything on the outside of your life unless you're doing it to yourself. It's the age-old, so within, so without. And so everything that you experience on the outside of your life, on the outside world, is merely a reflection. It's just giving you information on where and how you can heal. So it's a very powerful thing. So you want to go into your heart and just breathe love into your heart, into those places that you might have felt rejected. And in order to feel, you really have to choose it. And so healing rejection is about healing all of these places that you actually are rejecting yourself. And a lot of times it's very easy to avoid these places because usually when I'm doing healing with the mirror exercise with my coach, I go into places that make me cry, that make me sad. But it's going into those wounds, it's going into the places that feel so real. We actually believe them. And then we go in with love and bring love energetically. So it's not just, like you can love yourself with affirmations, and you can use affirmations and things like that to feel into your heart, but it's not about the affirmation. The affirmation, it could be just a surface level, but it's about going into the heart, into those places that really need your love and reassurance, and reassuring yourself that you're not going to leave in those moments of challenge and pain and hurt and upset. And then slowly but surely you heal rejection one layer at a time. So say you had a huge layer, like all of these experiences in your life that you experience rejection. So it's about going one at a time and healing this layer and healing this layer, healing this layer, healing. And then eventually, right, you're going to get to the root, and you're going to pick up the root of it, and you're going to heal the root of rejection. And that's when you heal your union. And so, again, rejection is just information. Again, you want to feel your feelings in order to heal each layer. We're not going to ignore that exists, right? But it's about one mirror exercise at a time, healing those places, and eventually you will completely heal rejection, realizing that it's a complete illusion. You just experienced it over and over so that you could heal it. So I think of it like this. So, this is an example. Okay, so my brother, when I was a little girl, he would always yell at me to get my attention, but he had said, he would go, Kelly, and I would be so tuned into the TV that I couldn't see, or I couldn't hear him. Then he would go louder, Kelly, and then he'd go louder, Kelly, and then he finally would scream at me, and I'd turn around and yell at him back, like, what? And I'd scream back at him. And so that's kind of how God works as well. Like, first he's gonna get your attention in a small way. If you don't hear it, the message is going to get a little bit louder, and then it's going to get louder, and then it's going to get louder. And then we think that all of these moments are actually real, but it's really just the divine around us, God, source, universe, whatever you call it, waking us up to the truth of our divine makeup, is that we can't be rejected by God. God's always going to get our attention to help us heal. And so that's how you know that rejection really isn't real. It's just information so you can heal the parts of your life that feel rejected. And then over time, you will get to the root. It may take time. It may take patience. It may take a lot of, working with a coach to pull up those layers of feeling that you didn't want to feel. And really, truly, anytime that I stopped or halted in my healing, my coaches always call it out, which is so powerful, because sometimes we don't know that we stop healing, but usually if you stop healing, it's just because there's a belief system underneath a feeling that you think is real. And so you don't want to feel it because you think that is real. But the truth is that only the good feelings are real. If it feels good, it's real. If it feels bad, it's not real. It's just you kind of having these moments of like God trying to wake us up to our true divine nature.